Good evening, everybody. Sorry, Jackie's going to take a drink here just as we go live on Facebook.
Hi, everybody.
We thought we'd hop on. It's Friday night. Around 10:15. I know it's a little late.
We're all living the high life now.
We
all
are.
in our...
Time has no meaning.
Oh, time's going to have big meaning for you, my dear.
Yes,
By the
I
end
know.
of the weekend with the kids all in the house.
And I've got a honey-do list that I've made for myself. As in, honey, I'm going to go do this.
Okay, so drop a comment below if you have started to clean. And I'm not talking cleaning your house like everyday cleaning. I'm talking gutting your basement. How many people have started projects? Because I know a guy that has a list of projects.
Big list.
Starting.
It's all the stuff that I put off every year because I just don't have the time to do it. Well, all of a sudden, I have an abundance of time. So we're going to get some stuff done. Not going to cost me anything. I don't have to go out to a store to buy anything. It's just my time and labor put into it. That's it. Yeah.
No. So while he's doing his gutting of the basement and gutting of this and cleaning of that, I'm sure I'm supposed to help somewhere in that.
I was going to say, I'm going to detail the cars, and one of the cars is yours, and it's a bit of a mess. Hey,
I can't go anywhere. What do we need to talk for?
Tag us down below if your wife's car is dirtier than your car. Because I happen to know that my wife's house is much cleaner than my house would be. But when it comes to our cars, my car is always so much cleaner than her car.
I was say my half of the room is cleaner than your half.
I think
of the
she
room.
takes all her stuff from the house that there's nowhere to put it and jams it in her car. I swear to you, I think that's what she does. Yeah, so tag below if your wife does the same thing. Takes all the stuff that has no place in the house and just packs it in the trunk of the car.
No, the trouble is I travel with the kids more than he does, so the kids leave their stuff in my car.
I also have a very firm rule. No one gets out of the car without grabbing every single item that they brought to the car with them. Because my children, for a simple trip to the store, feel like they need luggage. And I don't know what they need luggage for, but they come out with bags full of stuff. As if we're going on a 4-week vacation. We're going to Walmart.
You never know what might happen while you're out on the road.
Right. 20 minutes from home.
You might need 10 books, something to write with, something to write on.
Yeah.
Usually something to write on is better than the car, but
yes.
They've done that too. But what else do they take? They got to have a snack.
Yeah.
They got to have a drink. Got to have your water bottle with you.
Well, yeah. How else will you get to stop at a bathroom in the middle of nowhere if you don't have your water bottle with you?
Right. They have to refuel.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes.
Don't want to get
20
dehydrated.
minutes from home. We have to stop somewhere in between for a bathroom break. Yeah.
That's our life.
Yeah. Not always for the kids either.
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, really. So we hope everybody is faring well. We wanted to check in. We know that with this new environment we live in, it could feel a little bit lonely. I know that even Jackie, being home all day with 6 children, I'm sure feels lonely at times.
Sometimes it doesn't feel lonely enough.
So, hey, if you guys are, just wanting to reach out, send us a quick text. You want to call us?
FaceTime us.
Phones work, yeah. FaceTime.
Messenger video.
We could Skype, Zoom.
You don't Skype.
Flume.
I can Zoom.
Woom. Whatever there is. Anything that ends in oom, we'll do it.
No. Seriously.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, so
She's
no.
the techie, not me.
Yeah. FaceTime, Messenger.
Even she had to push a button tonight for this so we could do whatever we're doing.
Right.
Yes.
But if you need anything, if you can't get out and you do need something, or you're immune compromised and you don't want to go out because it's too big a risk, reach out, let us know, and I'll send him to the store to get whatever you need.
Mm-hmm. If you just generally feel that people are yucky, then we'll happily.
Well then.
Yeah. Go
well
then. So,
it's a different world out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that things will eventually get back into some line of normal, but
we're doing our part. We hope everybody's doing their part. It's a small sacrifice now. I know it feels like a big sacrifice because our lives have been turned upside down, but honestly, the theory is small sacrifice now might save us huge sacrifices in a few months. So it's a little bit of pain for hopefully a lot of gain.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do need something, reach out. If you're feeling lonely, needing someone to talk to, anything like that, just reach out to us. We are always available.
Don't forget to reach out to that uncle or aunt or cousin who's, maybe a couple hours away and you guys only see once or twice a year. They probably need to hear from you now more than ever.
Yeah, check in on people.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the other things is, drop a comment below with what you're doing. I know that for me, stress eating used to be my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
now she's stressorcising.
Stressorcising. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, it is.
And it is really the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
So stressorcising is my exercising when I'm feeling stressed, when the kids are driving me wild, when the world just seems a little too worldy.
Releases dopamine to the brain.
It does.
Yeah.
So I worked out
3 times
today. 3 times today, 3 times yesterday. Because you have to have a way to cope. You have to have a way to deal with things. And I'm working on muscles.
Yeah.
So I'm
going to be a supermodel by the time we come out of our COVID home.
Yes.
Yeah, supermodel.
So I'm stressorcising. But you know what? My kids are stressorcising with me. Actually, they're just exercising. They're not stressed. They're having a ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way it should be. I 100% believe that my kids need to know that there is an issue. They need to know that we're taking steps to ensure that they're safe and we're safe and that other people are safe. But it's not something that they need to dwell on. It is not something that is
They just know that we're doing as a
conversation.
family the responsible thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're doing our part. We have a big model around our house. Sorry to interrupt you, but a big model with the kids around our house, and that is everyone's fair share. And this is my fair share of time to talk. So, because you know me hog the camera.
I knew that was coming.
But it's everybody's fair share. So we believe that we're doing our fair share, and our kids are happy to know that they're doing their fair share.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I don't know what I was going to say anymore.
Okay.
Oh, I was just saying the kids like exercising. It gives us something to do. And you know what? People are looking for ways to kill time. And the online schooling is coming out and different things like that. But you know what? It's not going to be all online schooling. It's not going to be that way.
Still need recess.
There has to be life in there. And I'm
There
not
has
going
to be a perk to be home with mom.
That's right. There's going to be memories made and feelings that are going to be remembered. And I don't think it's always that they're going to remember the things that we did, but they're going to remember the way that they felt during this time. Mm-hmm. And our goal is that our kids are going to remember feeling safe. They're going to remember being happy. They're going to remember being loved. They may remember crazy angry mommy that came out a few times because, sometimes they got a little too many days inside the house. But for the most part, we want to make sure that we're doing things to be productive with the kids. Kids are helping cook meals, they're helping prepare lunches, they're helping to do some of the cleanup, to do some of the life skill things, because I'm not the maid that lives in our house 24/7. Sometimes they get that confused. Comment below if your kids get that confused.
I could teach the kids some roofing skills.
No, we can't teach them roofing skills.
I'll teach them how to fall properly if they fall off the roof.
Okay.
No?
No.
No roofing skills.
No roofing skills.
All right, fine.
But I mean, it's about the give and take and the balance and checkpoints and, integrating into the world that we're in now. So the kids are doing some cooking, they're doing some baking. There's no reason that my 9-year-old can't help make lunch and can't help make lunch for her siblings. It's a life skill that I'm hoping my kids are going to develop more life skills.
They may have to feed themselves one day.
Right.
Weird.
They're going to have to learn to actually pick up their own laundry.
Like when they're 40, 45, we expect them to move out.
I mean, and speaking of laundry, comment below. I mean, I am not a big pusher for my kids right now that you have to change your clothes multiple times a day. Andrew spent his entire day in his jammies. He got changed just in time for you to come home.
I'm sorry. Truth fun fact here. When I left for work this morning, my youngest was in a diaper and diaper only. When I arrived home this afternoon, my youngest was in a diaper and a diaper only.
That's not true. He had a hat on. That child got dressed like 4 different times today.
Sure he did.
Every time he took it back off.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, no. Anyways, it cut back on laundry.
And I'm pretty sure he went outside today at some point. Probably just in a diaper. and shoes.
He did wear his shoes when he went out. I made him come back in and put on
we're
clothes.
civilized after all. Yeah.
He did. He tried to go outside in just his running shoes, but I made him put on, pants and a coat. He took them off again directly after coming back inside. But
that's good.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, we've been doing different things like that, and my kids are exercising while I'm stressorizing, and there's been a few times where I stressorized by myself because I needed some space by myself. And I think that's important too, is to make sure that you do get some space and some time for yourself. The moms, the caregivers, the dads. I use the term dads loosely, but find the dads.
I'm a dad. A real one.
Yeah, you are. You're a pretty awesome dad. But you have to have that time for yourself. So even if you have to go lock yourself in a bathroom somewhere, I mean, my kids break all the locks and can get in the bathrooms anyways, but make sure you're getting that time for yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And like we said at the beginning here, if you need to reach out for somebody, reach out, talk, chat, text, whatever, just whatever you need to send out a message for, go for it.
Yeah.
We're around.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
We're have here. Not a whole lot to do.
We have a front yard, a backyard, a garage, all sorts of places to go.
Comment your favorite movie.
Yeah.
I have to say the last 10 movies I've picked, they were lousy.
I am trying to get the movie Walking Tall for Joseph to see. 16. I think it's a good life lesson movie. But darn it all, with all of our Apple TV, our Netflix, everything else, nobody's got it streaming for free. And the movie's like 10 years old, maybe 15 years old. So if anybody has the movie Walking Tall, comment below.
If anybody local has it and wants to drop it off on a porch,
let's put it in our mailbox. That'd be great. I'll give it back to you. I'll put it back in the mailbox tomorrow. So
yeah. But I'm afraid to pick any more movies, so comment your favorite movie below so that we could find it and watch it.
We spent about 3 nights with Jackie picking movies. We never made it more than 10 minutes into any one of them before we realized that these were a train wreck going nowhere.
There was the one gangster movie that you kept watching because we thought it was good actors, so it had to get better. It didn't.
I knew they were B movies. I didn't even know they had like Z-rated movies, but she found them.
I did.
She did. They must have been volunteer actors.
They were. Mm-hmm. They were atrocious. But, it's all about finding things to do. We're not huge sit down and watch TV all day people.
Nah.
So we stress-exercise, we exercise, we do some card games. I don't play cards with the kids. They cheat.
I've done a bit of yard work now that you can actually see the yard. I have to be careful. It's a little mucky out there. I don't want to completely muddy it up. But
the kids don't worry about that.
No, I noticed that.
Don't look at the swings. But you know what? They're kids. The grass will grow back, but they're having fun and they're getting outside. Mm-hmm. Fresh air is a huge component. We are trying to stay in our home and our own property, and we're pretty isolated out here. Mm-hmm.
And fully fenced.
So so we're trying to keep a level of normal and keep a level of positive energy, positive mindset, because this will pass. Every rain will end and the sun will shine. Wow. Whatever cliche quote you want to go with, it's gonna happen.
Tomorrow.
It's gonna happen. I know one of the cool things was our company started talking about, where it's going and what's happening with it. Those that don't know, I don't have anybody could know.
Well, so the cool part is the fact that they are planning ahead. They're planning for the future. This isn't dire days when everybody's still making plans. In fact, that's probably a good idea for everyone is, sit down, jot down some future plans.
Make some plans. Yeah. What are you doing? What are your plans? I know that our company, like I said, was just, and I'll post some details on it, or message me if you want them. But it's for a $1 promoter membership. You can now be a promoter with our company for $1, and you get 40% off on 3 boxes of ketones, which is an awesome savings at 40% off, and a great way to get started in the business if you want to have some ketones and share a conversation. For me, I know it was a game changer for me. It gave me something to do, something to plan with, something to focus on. Even right now, it's something to do.
Change your life in the sense that you're stress-exercising now instead of stress eating now.
That's right.
Yeah.
I cope better, and a lot of my pre-stress-exercising is drinking my ketones and doing that. So it's finding ways of making things better for yourself and for your family. And that's definitely been for us.
You also spend a lot more time being grateful for the things that you have in your life, the family you have in your life, as opposed to spending a lot of time focusing on what is missing.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I still get frustrated. I mean, he came home and I'm like, I'm getting rid of your kids. But
that's fair. I've met my kids.
Yeah. So,
that's fair.
So we decided to keep the kids
in their rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
They may have gone to bed. We may have told them it was slightly earlier than what it was, but they're happily went to bed. And it's that everything will come around. Opportunities are still happening. We're still planning for the future. My team is still growing. Our business is growing. We love having that to fall back on. I know for us it was a huge relief when they suddenly said, hey, school's done for 3 weeks at this point. And other than the fact that it meant we had the kids home and we were, life-changing, I was able to be home. My business still continued to come. My paycheck still came in on Friday. And we were very blessed and we're very grateful for this opportunity. And, I can't imagine what it was like for some people. And, our hearts go out to you. Our thoughts and our prayers are with you. And like we said, if there's anything we can do to support you, even if it's just a, virtual hug or whatever you need, let us know. And if you do want to jump in on what we're doing, that's an opportunity that, like I said, we can give you some more details on. But life will continue. Yeah, life will continue. There are opportunities, and we have to make plans. We have to look for the good things, and we have to look for the future, because otherwise, if we just sit there scrolling and watching the news and checking in on that stuff all day,
that's what I had to do.
Hard.
I had to find a music station today. Couldn't just keep listening to the radio and listen to the updates. I got what I needed to hear, and then it was time to move on and focus on some uplifting stuff. So make sure you get lots of uplifting in during the day.
Do you want me to make you a cliche quote about...
Sure.
We had the rain and the sunshine already.
Since you're Miss Cliche this evening, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I can't think of it.
Yeah.
There's being concerned, which everybody should be concerned. We should be aware. We should be concerned. But we don't need to be panicked. We don't need to be constantly worrying. And if you are at that point, I really recommend that stressorcising. Take your stress, go exercise.
And mindfulness.
And be mindful. That's right. Be mindful of yourself. Be mindful of the people around you. If you are somebody that is constantly going on and, you're trapped in your house with somebody, or you're one of those great people that are still working out there, if you're constantly spewing the worry and the worry and the worry and the negative and the darkness and the downside, you have to remember what you're doing to the people around you. Be mindful of that. So be mindful of what you're projecting, and, hopefully we can all be concerned, be aware, be mindful, and take the steps that we need to get through all of this. And I think that if we're better together, I was talking to a friend and saw a post about, if you see a truck driver, if you are out somewhere and you see a truck driver that stopped at, a donut shop or a McDonald's or whatever, and you see them walking away from the door, offer to make an order for them, because I guess their trucks don't fit through the drive-thrus. They can't take them through. And I guess some places, unfortunately, are not allowing them to do walk-through orders. So order them a coffee, order them whatever it is that they needed.
Well, say thanks, because they're probably working extra hours to get, your goods to the grocery store so that you guys can feed your families and all of those things. So even just give them a wave. Yeah. All too often, I'm sure they're probably cut off in traffic and people are indignant with them. Well, they're going to be the lifeline for the next few months for us. And so let's show them a little bit of gratitude. Yeah.
So it's like some of them have, fridges and microwaves and food for themselves in their trucks. But you have to remember, these guys are doing these long hauls. Sometimes they need to stop, get out, stretch their legs. There's no bathrooms. There's truck stops are closing down. Not all the service stations are staying open. And I get that and I understand. And, we're not here to judge why any business or gas station or anything like that closes or does what it does. But, be mindful
everybody
of the
has
others.
to do what feels right for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah.
So, everybody needs to support each other, and I think we are definitely, #better together for everything.
Mm-hmm.
If we lean on each other, we lean on our friends.
And don't forget to send a shout out and a thank you to all those people that are serving you at the grocery store and that sort of thing. They're essentially frontline workers in all this. They see everyone who could, potentially make them sick, but they go into work anyway, and of course they try and put a smile on their face and serve you well, and they're just as worried and concerned as we all are about this. So shoot them a little bit of love. Maybe not a hug at this point.
They don't want the hugs.
No, stay 6 feet away, but give them a smile. You know what? Smile at people. Make eye contact. Give someone a grin and a wave, and I'm sure it might just change someone's day. It might even change your day. It might make you feel better. Yeah.
There's nothing that will make you feel better than putting a smile on your face and sharing that. It's just, positivity is contagious. It's better to spread the positive than to spread the negative, and sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the negative, so move away from that. Like I said, be aware, be informed, but let's not go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Let's not constantly rehash and dwell, and let's not play that what if game. Let's keep it real.
What? Any other time, a lot of us would have said, man, I wish I could take some time off to spend with my kids. Here it is. Might be forced time, might be mandated, but it's happening. And your kids are home if you've got kids, so soak it up.
Yeah. Make the best of the situation that you're in. That's all that any of us can do, and enjoy. But don't forget to comment on the movies, because if I pick another movie, he may not.
Oh, we just have to take the TV off the wall, I think. Yeah.
And that would be bad. The children may not survive that.
Right.
For multiple reasons.
Well, don't forget, now my kids have the argument that they're not watching TV, they're doing homework. Because,
right.
Because now TVO Kids is part of the curriculum.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're in trouble now. We've lost that argument.
Right. So let us know what you're doing. What are some of your copings? Like we said, I'm stress resizing more often through workouts a day.
And I'm organizing.
I'm going to be in such good shape by the time we're done.
And I will be organized within an inch of my life by the time we're done this. Yeah.
Yep. We're pounding back ketones, doing our thing, getting stuff done around the house. You know what? Might as well taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented in front of us right now.
Then when they finally let us out of our homes, we're going to have all the time to do all the fun stuff that we want to do.
That's right.
Yeah. All the work will be done.
I'm still not cleaning out any more of that basement with you.
Buckle down, get the work done, and then you can play.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let us know how it's going for you guys. Drop us in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope everybody has a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.